Now, I'm not saying that being a really good Halo player has the same health benefits as being physically in shape, because it straight up doesn't, okay? It's just an analogy to demonstrate a point. The one thing I've struggled with the absolute most in Halo 5 is coming back after taking a long break, being out of Halo shape. It's hard. It's really hard to motivate myself to play when I'm not comfortable. I've discovered over and over again with Halo 5 that if I haven't played in 3 or 4 weeks and I come back, the first 3 or 4 days of trying to play the game and get readjusted is just not a lot of fun. You get beat up and you get wrecked. If you were playing Diamonds before you left, you're going to be playing Diamonds when you come back. You guys know I play quite a few different shooters and I swap around here and there. I'm not a one-shooter guy. I used to be a long time ago. It's just not as fun for me anymore. So I have to routinely come back to Halo 5 after a 2-3 week break and rework myself back up to a comfortable place. I don't know exactly what it is, but the game requires a lot of stick control, you need a decent bit of accuracy, and you also need some game sense, and that only comes from playing the game regularly 3-4 days in a row. I've put together these tips to try and help players get through that experience of coming back after a break, and to let you know, you're not alone. Myself and a lot of others feel this way. I've talked to my YouTube buddies all the time about this, and very similar sentiments from 4 or 5 of them. When they take a break and they come back to Halo 5, it's pretty dang hard, and it can be very discouraging. Once you're back in the swing of things, it's really fun. I've found out this over and over again. If I've played Halo 5 for like 2-3 weeks and I feel good on the sticks, the game is ridiculously fun. It's so... it's great. But if you've been taking a break and you're only putting like 1 day in, it's hard. It's just pretty discouraging. I think the only way, there is no secret, you just have to play. It's like going to the gym. You can't get better without putting the time in, working out, and improving those Halo muscles. You've just got to play. Speaking of fun, you need to find it, and let's start with those kinds of playlists. When I come back, I look for the fun playlist, the things like Warzone. Warzone Assault is one of my favorites. I think Warzone Firefight is a wonderful warm-up spot now. It's pretty low pressure. You don't have to worry about your KD. And then you also bring into the picture Infection, and you can throw out their customs. I've been playing customs a lot with friends, and that's a really, probably the ultimate way to get back in the swing of things is if you have some buddies and you can just go play like a free-for-all on some of the fun Forge maps, that's just a wonderful way to get back into the groove of things. But if you start out in Arena, it's gonna be mega frustrating, or at least I think it is. You can find additional ways to make those playlists even more fun. I did a video with Firewild this last week called Warzone Bingo. He came to me with this brilliant idea of, hey, I've got 10 or 12 Warzone challenges, and we're going to play bingo. Whoever can get the most of these in a single match is going to win, and you guys should absolutely go check out that video. It's the most fun I've ever had with Warzone, and I think you guys and your friends should absolutely do this. It was such a ridiculous amount of fun trying to do stupid things like ground pound 2 people or get 10 kills with speed boost, and all sorts of shenanigans ensued. So you can make the fun playlist even more fun with an added element of creativity. Set a mini goal, like I want to play 4 days this week. If you guys have watched any of my previous ranking up tip videos, you know that I'm big on goals. Goals help motivate you, help push you to that next level and that next state of play. So when I set a mini goal, all right, I want to actually get back in the groove of things. So I'm going to play free-for-all 3 days this week. Maybe it's 4 days, or I'm going to try and play every single day until Sunday. Having that mini goal is going to be helpful. And don't give up and don't get discouraged. And you know, this tip video doesn't have any secret insight other than telling you guys, look, a lot of people go through the same thing. A lot of people really struggle with this game when they come back after a break. A lot of my casual friends, until they've reached a point of real comfort with the game, they don't like it. I know plenty of people who were good Halo 3 players, Halo 2 players, who have come back and just never clicked with Halo 5. And I think it's because they'd never really put in quite enough time to see that fun point. I know that sounds odd, but for me, during the first month release until December, I really saw that fun point because I was playing all the time and I was pretty comfortable with the game. Got really sick December and January, didn't play hardly anything. Came back in February, it was really hard, but I played basically all February and March, and I saw the huge fun point because I was comfortable with the game. And then I fell off the bandwagon again with the April update for Destiny and, of course, Overwatch. and now I'm coming back and playing the game again more regularly and seeing that fun point again. So if you take anything away from this commentary, it's that you're not alone, don't get discouraged, and you just gotta play. It's like hitting the gym. If you set up a schedule, if you set up a goal, it's gonna be easier for you to regularly play. But those are my tips for getting back into the swing of things. I hope this is just a commentary that maybe relates with you on a small level, doesn't have to be huge. If you enjoyed this type of video, please subscribe for more tips, and I'd love to hear if you have any tips yourself, so you can leave that down in the comments section below. Thanks everybody, have a really great day, and definitely go check out that Warzone bingo. It was pretty cool.